Hey, Sophia, you didn't even finish cleaning the house. Where are you wandering around?
Where? I'm at work.
Work? You're working?
We talked about it before. Roy got a new job, and I started working too.
That's not what I heard. Come home right now. The house is so messy and unorganized.
I can't do that. I'm still working. My break is over. I have to go back.
I'm not allowing you to do that. Quit your job right now. All you have to do is focus on the housework.
I can't do that. If I didn't work now, we wouldn't be able to live.
That's because you are not good at saving money. I'm guessing you're wasting so much, and spending even Roy's salary on you.
I didn't do that. I haven't bought anything for myself. I've been saving up for a long time.
What are you saying? You're already married. You don't need to dress up. I don't know who you're trying to attract. I dare you trying to cheat on my son.
Of course not. It's not about who you show it to. I'm talking about the minimum necessary as a human being. I see people at work. I can't go out looking shabby.
If that's the case, why don't you get a job that you don't have to see people? An introverted person like you. You should just work at a warehouse or somewhere like that. Why don't you change jobs right away?
It was Roy who told me to get a job, in the first place.
What? He did?
He asked me to get a job, so I looked for it. I'm sorry, I really need to go back. I'll call you later tonight.
What? Hey! I'm not done talking to you. Hey!
Hey, what time are you coming home today? I'm close to the edge.
What? Are you complaining about Mom again?
You could say so, but... Would you talk to your mom too? I can't stand it if it goes on every day.
What do you want me to say? It's you being so clumsy. That's why she gets mad at you. Don't you ever think about fixing yourself? Don't talk like she's the only one to blame.
I'm clumsy? Do you know what she does?
You mean like teaching you some housewife stuff? It's that you don't take care of the house well. She's just teaching you how. It's her kindness, so you should be grateful.
That's not what it is. She comes to our house early in the morning every day and watch me do the housework, even at night after work. She makes sure that I do everything, and if she doesn't like the food, she throws it all away. I don't see how that's being nice.
Isn't that how it is? Have you ever thought of blaming on yourself?
What?
Grandma was much worse than her. She's doing it with kindness.
No, that's not what I'm trying to say. I'm saying that she's sarcastic to me always, and I can't stand it anymore.
It's not that she's being sarcastic. It's all true. What's wrong with telling the truth?
What do you mean, the truth?
It's because you are not doing the housework correctly. That's why she gets mad at you. Have you tried to improve? Did you apologize to Mom?
Wait a minute. What am I apologizing for?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe you should be sorry that you didn't do the housework properly? Oh, and also, you should be sorry that you haven't had a kid.
I can't do that now. I started a new job. You know the situation.
She doesn't understand that. Why don't you just say you're sorry? Then she'll understand a little.
Is it my fault?
Then what? Are you saying it's my fault? Because I changed jobs and my salary went down?
I'm sure that's part of it, but...
In the first place, I'm the only one who makes all the money in the house. Don't you think it's strange? Why do I have to work all the time? It's not fair.
When I got married, I quit my job because you wanted me to be a housewife. I quit because of you. I thought of keeping the job, though.
It depends on the situation, you know. You know the word resourceful, right? You're a wife. Think about supporting your husband. You lack of compassion.
Well then, do you support me? You don't protect me from your mother. I do all the housework too. This is just me working extra, isn't it?
Housework is supposed to be a wife's job, and I get paid better than you. I work harder than you, so you should do the housework, right? If your salary exceeds mine, then I'll do the housework.
What's with that tone? We're a couple. You could help me out a little.
Oh, my bad. I'm going back to work. You better get along with Mom. Think about how I feel about being caught in between.
Wait a minute. Hey.
Sophia, come to my place right now. I'm hungry.
What? Now?
Yes. I'm not feeling good. Roy is on his way too. Come prepare the meal.
I just finished work. Even if I hurry, it'll take an hour to get there.
I can't wait that long. Roy is on his way. You better get here quickly.
I mean,
this is why I don't like you working. A wife gets a job. And I heard you were being so cocky, saying that it's because of Roy's salary isn't enough. Isn't that rude to him, who works so hard?
no, I didn't go that far.
I heard it from him. Are you saying he's lying to me?
It is true that I said I got a job because he changed his jobs, but I've never complained about his salary.
You keep making excuses like that. I also heard that you forced him to do the housework. You can't even do it yourself. Are you in a spot to tell others what to do?
No.
You should know where you stand.
I'm sorry.
I'll prepare dinner tonight. You're both off tomorrow. Stay here and clean the house all day tomorrow. Understood? Hey, where are you? You are fixing the yard today. I need you to do it as soon as possible.
I'm sorry. I'm at a clinic now.
Why?
I have a stomachache.
What? Seeing a doctor only for a stomachache? That's such a waste of time. Don't be silly.
It's gastroenteritis. The doctor said that it's because I'm tired. He also said I should get some rest.
If you are tired, then I'm even more tired. Roy too. Getting a useless wife like you. Anyway, come back as soon as possible. You have a lot of work to do.
I'm sorry. I can't go there today.
That's enough. You are abandoning your housework. Only because of that? You don't know what it's like to be a wife. If you keep talking nonsense like that, I will make you two get a divorce.
I just got a call from the hospital. They said Mom was brought in. A neighbor found her. They said she had a stroke. I'm on my way to the hospital. I need you there as soon as possible.
What? Okay.
How's Mom? Nothing new?
Yeah. She's in rehab, but thinking of her age, she might be paralyzed.
Ugh. I never thought my mom would be like this.
I know. What are you going to do now? She'll be in the hospital for another 10 days, right? Is she going to stay at a nursing home?
We'll take her in. Nursing home is expensive, so you take care of her.
What? Are you sure?
Huh?
Okay, I'll do all the paperwork and stuff that's needed.
Huh? Oh,
I can quit my job, right? If I have to take care of her. I can't keep working, right?
well, yeah.
Okay, then I'll quit my job.
Hey, Sophia. Is it dinner yet? I'm hungry.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm still getting grocery at a supermarket, and I need to do laundry too. You have to wait a little longer.
What the? You better not be wandering around and killing time somewhere. I need you to do what you're supposed to do.
What are you talking about? I'm getting grocery for you. I'm taking care of you. How could you say that?
I don't want you to take care of me. I let you do it because I have no choice.
Oh, really? But Roy won't let you stay at nursing houses. And he doesn't take care of you either. Are you sure you don't want me to take care of you?
I can take care of myself. I don't need your help. Leave me alone.
What are you talking about? You can't do anything on your own. You can't live without me anymore.
What?
For all the care you've given me, I'll pay you back. Please look forward to it from now on.
Don't be silly. What are you going to do to me? You're not up to something, are you?
Oh, shut up. I wish your right hand was paralyzed instead of your left hand, so that you can't use your dominant hand and stop complaining.
What are you saying?
I'm just kidding.
That's not funny.
Sorry. Oh well, I gotta go. Bye.
Sophia, come here. Now.
No.
Why not?
Because I'm getting rid of your clothes right now.
What? Why are you doing that?
Because you can't even dress yourself. You don't need these fancy clothes anymore. There's no need to keep them. So I'm throwing them away.
What? What are you doing?
You got rid of my clothes too, remember? Now we're even. Oh, I also threw your favorite plates away. You drop plates a lot, so... You know, when you don't like the food, it's dangerous to break them, right?
Wait a minute. Are you talking about...
Was it the one your late husband gave you? I remember you told me so. You got rid of my plates my mother gave me too. I guess you can't blame Mommy.
That's enough. Go pick it up right now. That was important.
Too late. They have already got collected. I guess it's in the incinerator by now. Sorry about that.
You are crazy. Are you taking advantage of my situation? Is that your idea of revenge?
Revenge? I haven't done anything yet. I'm looking forward to what's to come. I'm in charge to take care of you. I can do whatever I want with you. You better be ready.
No! I don't want you to take care of me. Get out! Right now!
What? Are you sure you want to do this? Really?
Of course! I mean it! I can't relax if you're here.
Hey! Why is Mom alone? What are you doing?
Your mother told me to leave. So I left.
I know you did something again. Come home and apologize to Mom now.
I'm not apologizing. I'm never going back to that house again. Take a good look around the house. You don't see any of my stuff, do you?
I'm not home yet. Of course I can't see. Just come home.
Of course, you're drinking again. It's been like this for a while. Ever since we took your mother in. I do all the hard part. You go out drinking by yourself.
I can't relax at home. So I go out to drink. What's wrong with that?
Who do you think I'm taking care of? Whose parent do you think she is?
Well, she is my mother, but she is your parent too.
My parents. They are not mean like yours. They don't throw away people's things without permission, and they don't treat their daughter-in-law like a slave. I think that's normal, don't you?
But my mom took care of you.
What do you mean by taking care of? I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't be silly. What are you going to do with her now? She can't live on her own.
Why don't you think about it? It's about your parent.
I have a job. Like you, I'm busy.
I have a job too. About the job you told me to quit, I didn't. I explained the situation to my boss. So I'm just on a break. I'll be back at work tomorrow.
What? Did you fool me out?
Yes, I did. So, I was going to divorce you and leave the house. After I did back everything she has done to me.
What? Divorce? What are you thinking?
All I'm thinking about is a divorce. Your mom can't leave her room, so I called for movers. And they moved all of my stuff.
You jerk! What are we going to do now?
I'm telling you, just take care of your mother. Oh, but I guess you can't live there anymore.
What? Why not?
You know, the furniture and home appliances? I bought all of them when I used to live in an apartment. So I brought them to my new place.
Did you lose your mind? How could you?
Why? It's none of your business. They are all mine.
It's just you saying whatever you want, not getting a divorce.
I take care of your mother. I start working if we have no money to spare. And I prepare breakfast, lunch, and dinner without nothing being said. I was a free housekeeper. Who would want to give that up? But that's over today. The only thing I'm thinking about is divorcing you.
Wait, if we divorce, what about me and Mom? I'd have to take care of her. I can't work.
I think you're talking to the wrong person. You should be talking to your mom right now.
Come on, please. I can't do this without you. You're going to be lonely too, aren't you?
Of course not. I'm finally free to live the life I've always wanted. I've been able to endure it because I still have some love left in me. But now, it's all gone.
Why?
What did you say when your mother was being so mean to me? You always said, it's your fault. And you made fun of me with her. It's hard to love someone like that, isn't it?
But it's your fault too.
So you're not responsible for anything? You don't have anything to blame yourself for?
No, it's not that.
If you feel sorry even for a little bit, go home right now and fill in the divorce papers. Well, I don't think you would feel sorry. I've already filed for mail forwarding. If you send it to that house under my name, it'll get to my house.
Are you serious? Are we really over?
You are getting annoying. I don't want to live in that house anymore. With you and your old lady. Good luck with taking care of her. I guess you are going to have a hard time dealing with her big mouth and not paralyzed side.
Please, hold on to me. Sophia, please come back.
About half a month later, I got a mail. A letter of apology and divorce papers from him. I knew that his mother would still get angry for not being able to move as she wants to, even if it's her son who's taking care of her. She seems to take it out on him. Roy started to miss work days. It's got difficult for him to work full-time, so he changed to a part-time job. He's now working and taking care of his mother at his parents' house. His mother is forcing him to remarry. But who would? With a man with no future and a picky mother-in-law in need of care? I am finally free from the two of them and living a stressless life on my own.
Hey, Linda? What time are you coming home?
What do you mean, what time? My mother is in critical condition. You think I'm able to come home?
Mom and I are hungry. She wants you to come home and make dinner.
What? You can't be serious.
Of course I am. You're a housewife. You know you have no right to skip your chores.
I don't even have the right to be with my dying mother.
No worries. Your mother's not gonna die yet. You've been saying she's critical from a month ago and she's hanging in there.
I can't believe you can say that. And she's really in danger now.
Ha! Who knows?
Anyways, no way I'm going home today. Just order some food for delivery.
Have you forgotten? I told you that if you disobey me, we're getting divorced. I take it you want a divorce?
Is that something to say now?
Am I wrong? Mom and I are letting a good-for-nothing like you stay at our house. You don't even work when you can't do chores. How about some appreciation for not having already divorced you?
I am doing the best I can every day. And did you forget that the reason I can't work outside is because your mother won't allow it?
Mom doesn't object to you working as long as the chores are done. I think it's your problem that you can't do the chores.
I don't see what's wrong with my work. You and your mother just want to criticize me no matter what I do.
Oh, is that an objection? Only reason you can talk like that now is because you're away at the hospital, right? Mom and I will be waiting to lecture you when you get home.
Can't you imagine being in my shoes? I'm sure your hands would be full if your mother was in a critical condition, right?
Of course. If my mother were in danger, that would be serious, since she's been healthy all these years. But your mother's been in the hospital for several years already. Why is there a need to start worrying now?
I really can't believe you're saying that. Jack, you've changed so much. Ever since we got married, you've become so cold, and you only listen to what your mother says. You really don't love me anymore, huh?
Don't you see we're beyond love and hate? We're married now, which makes us partners. Quit acting like we're a dating couple. You're making me sick.
Sorry, my mother's relatives are here. I need to go greet them.
Hey, we're not done. Just get your butt back home. Don't forget you have a lecture waiting. I can get rid of you anytime I want. Linda, awesome job. When are we getting details of the inheritance? Let me know as soon as you can.
How about you apologize first? You ruined my mother's funeral.
What? Ruined? What did I do?
You and your mother made it a disaster. Talking about money all of a sudden when everyone is in mourning. Are you not ashamed of yourself?
Well, who would have thought your mother was the daughter of a wealthy man? You can't blame me for getting excited about that. Why didn't you tell us? It's so like you. Were you trying to keep it all to yourself?
My parents were runaway couples, so nobody on my mother's side knew about it. I myself found out the other day in the hospital.
Boy, are we lucky. To think she had inherited so much from her father. Your mother really should have told us when she got it. I wonder how much there is.
Everyone at the funeral was glaring at you and your mother.
I wanted to know how much there is. I couldn't help it. I knew I had to ask the only relative that had any acquaintance with your mother. My mission, you could say.
I told you the attorney would let us know, didn't I?
Yeah, but I can't wait. I need to plan in accordance to the amount.
What plan?
Oh, Mom's saying we should move. You know how old our house is. So we're debating whether to build a new house or to live in a high-rise condo. Oh, and not to forget a new luxury car.
That's what you were planning? And during the funeral, how could you?
Funerals are so boring, though it got fun after hearing about the inheritance. I was planning things out and the funeral was over when I realized. Mom seemed to be enjoying herself too.
What in the world is wrong with you two?
Huh? What's that supposed to mean? You finally proved your worth. Why would we not be happy?
Do you realize I just lost my mother? And all you care about is the inheritance. On top of that, you caused trouble at the funeral. I feel horrible for my mother.
Your mother should be happy we're putting it to good use. Anyways, when's the meeting about the inheritance?
In 2 weeks.
What? It's that long?
The attorney seems to have a lot of investigating to do.
Bummer. I thought it'd be sooner. Whatever. You need to tell me as soon as you find out our cut.
I'll be staying over here for a while. I need to organize things.
Yeah, go ahead. Stay as long as you wish. We'll be just fine over here. Just ping me when you find out about the inheritance. In return, I'll let you off the hook for skipping chores. Linda, how's it going?
How's what going?
Don't beat around the bush. You said the meeting's today. You done talking about the inheritance? Did they tell you the amount? How much are we getting? Oh, wait, don't tell me. Mom and I are predicting $3 million. Are we right?
Yeah, I was informed about the inheritance, but what exactly do you mean by we? We're already divorced. You nor your mother are getting any of this.
Huh? What the heck are you saying? What do you mean divorced?
Can't be any more straightforward.
What? You mean you submitted the divorce paper?
Yep.
What are you thinking? You can't just submit it without my knowing about it. Go get it back.
You know I can't do that. It's already been accepted.
Then I'll sue you. Forging divorce papers is a crime.
I didn't forge anything. Have you forgotten? There was a divorce notice, signed and ready, remember? You had it ready to submit for when I disobeyed you.
That was for me to use, not you.
But you always said it can be submitted at any time, remember? Were you just threatening me? You didn't really want to get divorced?
That's not it.
Then there should be absolutely no problem. I did you a favor and you're complaining?
That still doesn't give you the right to... Common sense should tell you to consult me first.
You have no right to lecture me about common sense. You, who told me to come home to do chores when my mother was in critical condition. You, who couldn't resist talking about the inheritance at the funeral. Is that what you call common sense?
Don't you start nitpicking now. I apologize for losing my mind about the inheritance. So calm down a bit.
Oh, I am calm. I endured all the trash talk from you and your mother. I always contemplated if I should stay. And I became determined. I don't regret one bit having submitted the divorce paper.
Just come home once. Let's talk.
What more is there to talk about?
This is about our future. Neither of us were really wanting you to leave. I'm even willing to apologize for all I've done.
I need no apology. Just forget about me.
We still need to talk things out. Hey, the division of our property. That's definitely something we need to do, right?
You're willing to divide property?
Of course. I'll get a lawyer. So you need to talk it over with us. I won't allow this divorce until that is done. Linda, about the property division?
Yeah, when's it gonna be? I arranged for my attorney to attend. So just tell me when it is, okay?
Yeah, about that. Can we talk just by ourselves? I don't feel comfortable talking with the lawyer around. I want to talk about things other than property division too.
I have nothing else to talk about.
Well, about what I've done to you. Mom wants to apologize to you too. She deeply regrets her actions.
I already told you I need no apology. And what's the problem with the lawyer attending? I have no intent of speaking.
Don't say that. We were family until just recently. We spent so many years together. Don't be so cold-hearted.
Were we even that great of a family? Mother-in-law treating the daughter-in-law like a slave? The husband who only listens to his mother? I was ridiculed as a good-for-nothing. It was hell for me.
Mom just wanted you to become a great housewife.
What the heck is a great housewife? What made your mother worthy of coaching me anyways? When we moved into that house after getting married, the place was a pigsty. Who do you think cleaned up the place so we can live there? Can't cook, doesn't clean. I don't understand why she has the right to boss me around.
Yes, we regret all of that.
And you, Jack. You were so sweet before we got married, but look at you now. What you wanted was a maid, leaving me with all the troublesome stuff, using pretty much all of your earnings for yourself. Having made the decision to marry you, I felt like I had to endure. Now I have no clue why I was enduring all that crap.
Sorry. I was so dependent on you, Linda. You did whatever I said, so my demands kept escalating. I'm sorry I couldn't protect you from Mom.
Apologizing isn't going to change my feelings.
Linda, please, give me a chance. I'll protect you for sure this time. I'm willing to stop living with Mom. I'll even break off relations with her.
So you're just gonna throw out your mother for the inheritance? Wow.
No, that's not it.
The reason why you don't want a lawyer to attend is because you don't want your own savings to be exposed, right? I bet you and your mother were expecting to get a cut of the inheritance. But the inheritance is my own personal property, right? It's obvious you're contacting me now because the inheritance is not part of the property division.
No! I really want to fix things with you.
Well, I don't. Don't contact me for anything other than property division anymore. Goodbye.
Wait, Linda, please. I'm really in a pinch right now.
What pinch?
Mom, expecting the inheritance, has been going on a shopping spree. She used up the credit card. Even depleted the inheritance from Dad. The bill is through the roof.
What does that have to do with me?
It's the inheritance from your mother that made her like this.
I never for once said that I'll share the inheritance with you. Why do I have to get involved?
But we were married. Doesn't that make it all of our property?
The inheritance is not coming in anytime soon. In any case, I'm not sharing any of it. Go deal with it yourselves. What makes you think you can spend money you don't have?
Come on. What am I supposed to do then? Mom and I are gonna drown in debt. Don't you understand?
Yeah, don't you see that's what I wish for to happen? You two treated me like a slave for so many years. And yet you expect me to help you?
Linda, please. I'll go down on my knees. Please. Help.
Beg all you want, but I won't help. You and I are now strangers. Seriously? Can you not grasp the fact that you have been disposed of? It seems that my ex-husband and his mother were out looking for me, but I had sold my mother's house and moved, so I never saw them again. My ex doesn't have much savings, so there's really no point in property division. It's pointless to talk with them, so all contact is made through my attorney only. My ex and his mother are struggling to pay back their credit card debt, spending every day insulting each other about it. Turns out it wasn't just the mother, but my ex too had been going on a spree. And I hear the debt is just colossal. I doubt they have the money to hire a detective to find me. I don't expect to ever have to see them again. After the divorce, I immediately moved far away. And now I am preparing to study overseas in 6 months. I had been considering the divorce from long ago, but with my mother battling with her illness, I couldn't take action and was just letting things pass by with my husband and his mother. I myself had pretty much given up on things. But before my mother died, she told me to live as I wish. I think she knew things weren't working out with them, and those words were what made my determination. I too was surprised that she had such a great inheritance. From now on, I will do as my mother said and live to check off my to-do list of life. Of course, I will not waste a penny of the inheritance. I will be frugal, not to make the same mistake as my ex and his mother. I will make sure to also have income other than the inheritance. And I wish to be able to find my own form of happiness.